The Hazard Risk Assessment Portal, or HRAP, is a platform developed to calculate and visualize the vulnerability of critical facilities like hospitals, infrastructure, and government facilities, as well as the human population, to natural and man-made hazards in Louisville Metro. The HRAP is intended to assist citizens, businesses, officials, and other decision-makers to take action to mitigate potential hazard impacts. The HRAP uses data that is updated approximately every 5 years as part of the Louisville Metro Hazard Mitigation Plan. The Louisville Metro Hazard Mitigation Plan meets FEMA requirements for hazard mitigation planning and makes Louisville eligible for FEMA hazard mitigation grants. The data includes sources from Louisville Metro and the Commonwealth of Kentucky. In order to better understand the data, we've provided a brief overview of the planning process. To access the vulnerability assessment, click here. The Hazard Vulnerability Assessment is comprised of 3 maps: Exposure, Risk, and Vulnerability Score. Each map calculates a score for every 100 by 100 meter area in Jefferson County, which is visualized on the map according to a color code. This legend is depicted at the left. Clicking anywhere on the map will display a breakdown of data for that area. The Hazard Vulnerability Assessment includes a search tool, which can be used to search for locations and addresses. The user can also pan the map to find locations and view the vulnerability, risk, and exposure data. There are multiple style options for the appearance of the base map. There is also a tool available to measure distances. The Exposure Score map shows the number of assets which could be exposed to a hazard within the map areas. The types of assets identified and counted to reach the exposure score are population, socially vulnerable populations, property, infrastructure, critical facilities, and government facilities. Within this map is a menu to toggle each asset on or off. Composite exposure shows the combination of all the exposure variables. The Risk Score map shows where hazards may occur and relative level of intensity possible in an area. The Risk Score combines the geographic extent of where the hazard might occur with actual occurrences. The menu within this map displays several types of natural and man-made hazards that, when toggled on, displays the likelihood of each hazard occurring within the map areas. The Hazard Vulnerability Score map is a combination of the Exposure Score and the Risk Score. This score shows where we should be more concerned about hazards impacting people, buildings, and infrastructure. The vulnerability, risk, and exposure data layers may be downloaded for use in GIS or data analysis software. To download the data, click on the Download Data link in the menu at the top of the page. The download page has lists for all of the layers. Click on the layer you wish to download. This will take you to a page with detailed information about the data and a button for the download. When you click the download button, you will be given several options for the data's format. CSV will only give you a spreadsheet with the underlying attribute data. This can be used for data analysis. It will not be geospatial and will not be mappable. KML will give you a file you can open in Google Earth. Shapefile will give you a set of files that can be used in any GIS software. GeoJSON is a common format that allows the data to be used in many GIS and data analysis applications. File Geodatabase is a preferred format for use with ArcGIS software. When you click the download button for the format you choose, it will take several minutes for the site to prepare the file. When the download is complete, a zip file will appear in the Downloads folder on your computer. For more information on the Hazard Vulnerability Assessment and the Hazard Mitigation Plan, please contact Louisville Metro Emergency Services.